Mr. Barrett, have you given me the high sign to begin? Okay, thumbs up for Mr. Barrett. Welcome to the 2021 Morton County Spelling Bee. We're delighted to be able to have this event and to host it. And thank you so much all for coming to support our students and our spellers. We're very proud of each and every one of them. Some of them have admitted to a little bit of nerves, but I told them it's a very friendly crowd. For some of them, it's their very first spelling bee. And so we're just delighted that they have this opportunity. This is our 4th and 5th grade group. We have limited the numbers a little bit just to try to not share our germs. The spellers are going to stay masked until they come up to the microphone, and then they'll be able to pull their mask down when it's time for them to spell the word so that the judges here in the front are able to hear them and see their mouths clearly and make sure of the spelling. So I'd like to introduce our judges, Ms. Joyce Stahl from Elkhart, Mrs. Dawn Hart from Rolla, and Mrs. Kim Clark from Rolla. And I'm Becky Song. I'm the, official coordinator of the spelling bee this year. And I will also be the pronouncer tonight. So I'd like to give these spellers an opportunity each to come up to the microphone. I'd like to ask them to say your first and last name, And I'd like you to practice pulling your mask down, just like you will when you spell the word, and then say what grade you're in, and whether you go to school at Elkhart or whether you go to school at Raleigh. So while I'm coming down to the floor here, I'm going to ask Brooke to start since she's our #1 speller, and she's going to come introduce herself. All right, Brooke, you want to come on up to the microphone, please? Go ahead and take your mask off. Tell us your first and last name, what grade you're in, and where you go to school.
My name is Morton. I'm in 5th and I'm going to Elkhart Middle School.
All right, you can go ahead and sit down, put your mask back on. All right, Natalie.
My name is Natalie Villegas. I'm in 5th grade and I go to Raleigh Elementary.
My name is Faith Aranda and I go to Elkhart Elementary School in 4th grade. My name is Cassandra Bryden.
What grade are you in and where do you go to school?
I go in 4th grade.
Do you go to school at Raleigh or Elkhart?
Raleigh.
My name is Max Schroeder and I go to Elkhart Elementary School in 4th grade. Hello, my name is Legion Collins and I'm in 5th grade and I go to Raleigh Elementary.
My name is Ashley Baker. I go to 5th grade and I go to Elkhart Middle School.
My name is Aiden Levy and I'm in 4th grade and I go to Raleigh School.
Okay, I'm just testing with this microphone. Spellers, can you hear me easily? All right, spellers, we're going to begin with our practice round. Do you remember that I told you we were going to have one round of practice words that wouldn't count? They're just to kind of get you warmed up. So remember that I will read the word, I will use the word in a sentence, and then I will say the word again. The judges would like to ask you to repeat the word before you start spelling, just so that we know you heard the word correctly. So Brooke, this first word will be for you, so you may go ahead and come on up to the microphone. All right, go ahead and take off your mask. Brooke, your word is gel. And the sentence is, Ethan preferred to use a gel to tame his curls instead of mousse. Gel.
Gel. J-E-L.
Okay, so if this were an actual round, I'm really glad we did this, someone at the judges' table would ring the bell. Okay, to tell you that, oops, you misspelled the word, and you would scoot your chair back. But because this is the practice round, it doesn't count, right? So you may go ahead and sit back down. You don't need to push your chair back. All right, Natalie is our next speller. Natalie, your word is train. Wayne loves to wave at the train as it goes by. Train.
Train. T-R-A-I-N.
Faith, you may come on up. Faith, your word is sport.
Sport.
And I'll use it in a sentence. Because the weather was so mild, Sasha decided to sport her new dress at school that day. Sport.
S-P-O-R-T, sport.
Cassandra? Cassandra, your word is eel. Nikki was afraid to swim in the lake because her brother told her he'd once seen an eel in the water. Eel.
Eel. E-E-L.
You can sit down. All right, Max, your word is fans. The fans erupted into applause and cheering after their quarterback threw the winning touchdown. Fans.
Fans, F-A-N-S.
Your word is tall. Zelda was the only one tall enough to see over the fence and find out where the ball went. Tall.
Tall, T-A-L-L.
Ashley, your word is better. After taking her medicine regularly, Adeline started to feel better. Better.
Better. B-E-T-T-E-R.
Abe, your word is hit. Harry hit the ball with all his might and headed toward first base. Hit.
Hit. H-I-T. Hit.
And it's okay if you repeat it, it's okay if you don't. All right, so that was our practice round. Now we're going to begin round one. So Brooke, you may come up to the microphone for your first word. Brooke, your word is peanut. Lucy double-checked the packaging to make sure the cookies did not contain traces of peanut. Peanut.
P-E-A-N-U-T.
Natalie, your word is bite. Chester hoped there would be time for a quick bite before the movie started. Bite.
B-I-T-E.
Faith, your word is noon. During the summer, Willow was hard-pressed to get out of bed before noon. Noon.
Noon. N-O-O-N.
Right, Cassandra, you ready for your first word? Your word is gummy. After accidentally dropping the carton of eggs on the kitchen floor, it took Brett an hour to clean up the gummy mess. Gummy.
Gummy. G-U-M-M-Y.
Max, your word is ray. Rosie liked to think of her puppy Cooper as a ray of sunshine. Ray.
Ray, R-A-Y.
Legion, your word is mops. Only after spilling milk all over the floor did Rachel realize that the best place for the mops was probably not in the attic. Mops.
Mops, M-O-P-S.
Ashley, your word is thanks. Jana sat down to send written thanks to all of the people who gave her presents for her birthday. Thanks.
Thanks. T-H-A-N-K-S.
Abe, your word is dash. Amoli added a dash of garam masala to the curry before serving it. dash.
dash, D-A-S-H, dash.
Okay, that concludes round 1. We'll begin round 2. All 8 of our spellers are still in. Brooke, you may come up for your second word. Brooke, your word is skin. The skin of the pomegranate came apart with a juicy, satisfying crack. Skin.
S-K-I-N, skin.
Natalie, your word is star. The brightest star in the sky that night was the planet Venus, sitting just above the horizon. Star.
Star, S-T-A-R.
Faith, your word is began. Jessie began to draw a picture of her new baby brother, but stopped when she realized she needed to sharpen her pencil. Began.
Began. B-E-G-A-N, began.
Cassandra, your word is day. Kaya's favorite time of day is whenever it is snack time. Day.
Day. D-A-Y.
Max, your word is upset. Nothing upset Mia more than finding out that food she had saved for herself in the fridge was gone. Upset.
Upset, U-P-S-E-T.
Legion, your word is father. Heidi's favorite thing to do with her father is watch the Great British Baking Show and try to cook the recipes in their kitchen together. Father.
Father, F-A-T-H-E-R, father.
Ashley, your word is jam. One of Terry's favorite memories from his childhood is making jam with his grandma. Jam.
Jam, J-A-M.
Abe, your word is mugs. Georgia's collection of holiday mugs is the envy of all her friends. Mugs.
Mugs, M-U-G-S, mugs.
That is the end of round 2, and all of our spellers will successfully move on to round 3. Brooke. Brooke, your word is fair. Amal's favorite part of going to the fair was eating funnel cake with her friends. Fair.
F-A-I-R, air.
Natalie, your word is dinner. Mishka always requested chicken biryani for her birthday dinner. Dinner.
Dinner, D-I-N-N-E-R, dinner.
Faith, your word is rats. Rats have been often associated with the spreading of disease throughout history. Rats.
Rats. R-A-T-S, rats.
Cassandra, your word is fed. Idris fed his dog 2 scoops of kibble before eating his own dinner. Fed.
Fed.
Are Are you finished spelling? Okay, if you're finished, you can go ahead and say the word. If you're not finished, then continue. Max, your word is sir. Professor Snape demands that all of his students address him as sir. Sir.
Sir, S-I-R.
Legion, your word is full. When the hamper was full, everyone knew it was laundry day. Full.
Full, F-U-L-L.
Ashley, your word is huge. Theo swore that the huge boulder he saw on the shore of Loch Ness was really the Loch Ness monster. Huge.
Huge, H-U-G-E.
Abe, your word is born. Greta was a born leader, having given dynamic speeches to her stuffed animals from the time she could talk. Born.
Born, B-O-R-N, born.
Okay, that successfully concludes round 3, and we're moving on to round 4. Brooke, you may come to the microphone. Brooke, your word is damp. Sandrine suspected her dryer was broken when she realized all of her clothes were still damp. Damp.
D-A-M-P, damp.
Natalie, your word is from. It is only 6 miles from Freddie's house to the ice cream shop, but the drive always seems to take forever. From.
From, F-R-O-M.
Faith, your word is hunch. Zara had a hunch that her mom's shopping bags contained her favorite cookies. Hunch.
Hunch, H-U-N-C-H, hunch.
Cassandra, your word is each. Each year, Maya looked forward to the new blossoms that came with spring. Each.
Each, E-A-C-H, each.
Max, your word is ribs. The hard fall off her bicycle had left Lacey with bruised ribs. Ribs.
Ribs, R-I-B-S.
Legion, your word is forever. As the storm brought down their fort, Elena philosophically observed that nothing lasts forever. Forever.
Forever, F-O-R-E-V-E-R.
Ashley, your word is freeze. Running out of time to find a good hiding place, Kate decided to freeze behind the nearest door. Freeze.
Freeze, F-R-E-E-Z-E.
Abe, your word is talking. Mrs. Frenchak sternly said that there was too much talking going on and not enough listening. Talking.
Talking, T-A-L-K-I-N-G. Talking.
And with that, we begin round 5. Brooke, your word is money. After he counted up all of his coins and bills, Aaron realized with joy that he had enough money to buy the game he wanted. Money.
M-O-N-E-Y.
Natalie, your word is couch. Bruno the cat curled up on the couch for one of his 7 daily naps. Couch.
Couch. C-O-U-C-H. Couch.
Faith, your word is strands. The more Maricela played with the yarn at the end of her scarf, the more the strands came apart. Strands.
Strands. S-T-R-A-N-D-S. Strands.
Cassandra, your word is chapter. Jose curled up under the sheets with a flashlight so he could finish one more chapter before he went to sleep. Chapter.
Chapter. C-H-A-P-P-E-R.
Max, come forward, please. Max, your word is chess. Noah always started each game of chess aggressively by moving his knights out. Chess.
Chess. C-H-E-S-S.
Legion, your word is slimy. The slug left behind a slimy silver trail that was both beautiful and gross. Slimy.
Slimy. S-L-I-N-Y. Slimy.
Ashley, your word is squeak. Mr. Mousepants would squeak appreciatively whenever Jasper scratched behind his ears with a toothpick. Squeak.
Squeak. S-Q-U-E-A-K.
Abe, your word is friend. Andros couldn't believe his luck when his best friend moved just down the street. Friend.
Friend. F-R-E-I-N-D.
We will move on to round 6. And we have 6 spellers left. Brooke, your word is laptop. Ivy said her whole life was on her laptop. Her journal, her games, and all of the songs she had recorded. Laptop.
L-A-P-T-O-E. Laptop.
Natalie, your word is movie. When the cat turned into 3 space lizards, Janelle turned to her friend and whispered, "This movie makes no sense." Movie.
Movie. M-O-V-I-E. Movie.
Faith, your word is known. When they crossed over Galbraith Street with their bikes, they were leaving the known world of their neighborhood. Known.
Known. K-N-O-W-N. Known.
Max, your word is suffer. Gio only needed to suffer 10 more minutes in the car before they reached the lake. Suffer.
Suffer. S-U-F-F-E-R.
Legion, your word is double. Tasting the dish, Aisha thought it needed at least double the amount of chili powder. Double.
Double. D-O-U-B-L-E.
Ashley, your word is watch. Ben decided to stay hidden in the tree and watch for any signs of movement. Watch.
Watch. W-A-T-C-H.
Okay, and that will conclude round 6. And Brooke, if you'll come forward for your round 7 word. Brooke, your word is dream. In the morning, Marcus could remember every part of his crazy dream, from the talking worm to the rain of toothpaste. Dream.
D-R-E-A-M. Dream.
Natalie, your word is beans. Jonah was willing to try the broccoli, but he refused to touch the beans. Beans.
Beans. B-E-A-N-S. Beans.
Faith, your word is child. Taylor's mother kept telling her that a child did not need to own a smartphone. Child.
Child. C-H-I-L-D. Child.
Max, your word is space. Astronaut Christina Koch spent almost an entire year in space. Space.
Space. S-P-A-C-E.
Legion, your word is princess. The princess was never allowed outside the castle after dark for fear of the goblins. Princess.
Princess. P-R-I-N-C-E-S-S. Princess.
Ashley, your word is awe. Ava was overcome by a sense of awe when she entered the arena where her heroes played. Awe.
A-W-E.
We're beginning round 8 now. Brooke, your word is afar. Even though the island looked afar, Harry knew that if he kept paddling, he would eventually get there. Afar.
A-F-A-R. Afar.
Natalie, your word is cost. Jamie explained to customers at the yard sale that the cost of his old toys was $1 each. Cost.
Cost. C-O-S-T. Cost.
Faith, your word is sidekick. After Shrimpette went off to college, Aquaman decided to get a new sidekick. Sidekick.
Sidekick. S-I-D-E-K-I-C-K. Sidekick.
Max, your word is stuff. Gabby gathered her stuff and shoved it unceremoniously into her suitcase. Stuff.
Stuff. S-T-U-F-F.
Legion, your word is least. Luckily, the card that he lost was the least important one in his collection. Least.
Least. L-E-A-S-T. Least.
Ashley, your word is felt. Chloe decided to make her own teddy bear out of felt. Felt.
Felt. F-E-L-T.
That concludes round 8. Moving on to round 9. Brooke, your word is wood. Mr. Abrams insisted that there would be order in his classroom. Would.
Can you see the sentence again?
Yes, and this word does have a homonym, so listen carefully. Mr. Abrams insisted that there would be order in his classroom. Would.
W-O-U-L-D. Would.
Natalie, your word is shambles. After Aliciana's cousins spent the day playing in her room, she had to clean up the shambles alone. Shambles.
Shambles. S-H-A-M-B-L-E-S.
Faith, your word is tail light. Luckily, no one was hurt in the accident, but the fender was drooping, and one tail light was cracked. Tail light.
Tail light. T-A-I-L-L-I-G-H-T. Tail light.
Max, your word is quicken. Gayathri's garden, which had looked so yellow and wilted, began to quicken after the days of rain. Quicken.
Quicken. Q-U-I-C-K-E-N.
Legion, your word has a homonym. Presence. Your presence is not required at the moment, her teacher sternly declared when Gwen walked into the room early. Presence.
Presence. P-R-E-S-E-N-C-E. Presence.
Ashley, your word is razz. When he saw that she was getting really upset, Uniel decided that he would no longer razz his sister about her haircut. Razz.
Raz. R-A-Z-Z.
All right, we're beginning round 10. Brooke, your word is followed. Cynthia followed her uncle's truck up the winding, unmarked country roads to the family cabin. Followed.
Follow. F-O-W-L-L. O-W-E-D.
Natalie, your word is purple. The set designer used flowing purple curtains to convey the grandeur of the royal palace. Purple.
Purple. P-U-R-P-L-E. Purple.
Faith, your word is entire. Micah insisted that, as the birthday boy, it was his right to have the entire cake. Entire.
Entire. E-N-T-I-R-E. Entire.
Max, your word is December. Jen's birthday in early December made her a Sagittarius, which she thought suited her adventurous personality. December.
December, D-E-C-E-M-B-E-R, December.
Legion, your word is sudden. Gloria could never figure out how to handle her mother's sudden changes in mood. Sudden.
Sudden. S-U-D-D-E-N, sudden.
Ashley, your word is comb. Tamia's mom always combed and braided her hair at the beginning of the school week. Combed.
Combed, C-O-M-B-E-D, combed.
We're beginning round 11. And I will just remind our audience members, please, to refrain from visiting while the spellers are spelling. Thank you. Natalie, your word is patrol. After he heard about the officer's multiple trips to the convenience store, the police chief told him his job was to patrol, not to snack. Patrol.
Patrol, P-A-T-R-O, patrol.
Faith, your word is window. The two cats took turns watching the birds out of the window by the couch. Window.
Window. W-I-N-D-O-W. Window.
Max, your word is pocket. He was sure that the note was either in his jacket pocket or squished at the bottom of his backpack. Pocket.
Pocket, P-O-C-K-E-T.
Legion, your word is project. There was no way to transport the flagpole. Oh, I'm sorry, I mispronounced that. I will start again. The word is, should I skip that word since I messed up? Okay, sorry, we're gonna skip that word, so I messed up, that was my mistake. Legion, your word is goofy. Simone's latest goofy drink idea was mixing together root beer, mango juice, and the liquid from the pickle jar. Goofy.
Goofy, G-O-O-F-Y, goofy.
Ashley, your word is remember. Whenever they drove past their old apartment building, Val would remember the long climbs up to their unit on the dark staircase. Remember.
Remember, R-E-M-E-M-B-E-R, remember.
We are beginning round 12. Natalie, your word is travel. After the friends decided to travel across the country in a van, they marked down all of the places they wanted to stop along the way. Travel.
Travel, C-R-A-V-E-L, travel.
Faith, your word is cranky. Jeremy was always cranky when he was woken up too early. Cranky.
Cranky. C-R-A-N-K-Y. Cranky.
Max, your word is career. Although Junie loved to cook, she said she had no plans to turn it into a career. Career.
Career, C-A-R-E-E-R.
Legion, your word is disease. Although no one in the immediate family family got the disease. The quarantine kept them all at home for months. Disease.
Disease. D-I-S-E-A-S-E. Disease.
Ashley, your word is trophy. Azami beamed as the judges handed her the trophy. Trophy.
Trophy. T-R-O-P-H-Y.
We're now beginning round 13. So Natalie, you get to stand up at the mic for a second while the judges hold it for a minute. All right, Natalie. Your word is athlete. From the first time she ran down the street as a toddler, people were predicting that Asia was going to be an excellent athlete. Athlete.
Athlete. A-T-H-E-L-T-E. Athlete.
Faith, your word is jotted. There was no way Clement was going to remember his aunt's message unless he jotted it down. Jotted.
Jotted. J-O-T-T-E-D. Jotted.
Max, your word is sighed. Asha sighed as her mother began the old lecture about contributing to the household. Sighed.
Side. S-I-G-H-E-D. Side.
Legion, your word is duo. The Everly Brothers are probably early rock and roll's most celebrated duo. Duo.
Duo. D-U-O.
Ashley, your word is repress. The teacher had to repress an uprising in her classroom when the students found out they couldn't go outside. Repress.
Repress. R-E-P-R-E-S-S.
Moving on to round 14. Faith, your word is either. When faced with the two options, Maggie indicated that she had no interest in either. Either.
Either. E-I-T-H-E-R. Either.
Max, your word is rely. Creshawn wondered whether he could rely on the rickety old bridge to cross the stream. Rely.
Rely. R-E-L-Y.
Legion, your word is chose. Amelia chose to go to space camp instead of joining the dance team. Chose.
Chose. C-H-O-S-E.
Ashley, your word is else. When she saw the carrots peeking out of the grocery bag, Anya wanted to know what else her dad had purchased from the store. Else.
Else. E-L-S-E.
We are beginning round 15. Faith, your word is antsy. Will you please sit still? Aunt Millie begged her antsy young nephew. Antsy.
Nancy. A-N-T-S-Y, Nancy.
Max, your word is Canada. People from Canada have a subtle but delightful accent. Canada.
Canada. C-A-N-I-D-A. Canada.
Legion, your word is bison. Yellowstone National Park is an excellent place to spot a bison, as the most important herd in the U.S. lives there. Bison.
Bison. B-I-S-S-I-O-N. Bison.
Ashley, your word is dangerous. Swimming with sharks can be very dangerous, depending on the species. Dangerous.
Dangerous. D-A-N-G-E-R-O-U-S.
We're beginning round 16. Faith, your word is pluck. Lissa very much wanted to pluck the roses at the park, but her mother insisted that she leave them so everyone could enjoy them. Pluck.
Pluck. P-L-U-C-K. Pluck.
Ashley, your word is squid. The giant squid can be found in all the world's oceans, but it's very rare to see one alive. Squid.
Squid. S-Q-U-I-D.
Beginning round 17. Faith, your word is frisbee. Early names for the flying disc known as the frisbee were the flying saucer and the Pluto platter. Frisbee.
Frisbee. F-R-I-S-B-E-E. Frisbee.
Ashley, your word is teeter. When she first started taking point classes, Misty used to teeter on her toe shoes, but now she's a famous ballerina with excellent balance. Teeter.
Teeter. T-E-E-T-E-R.
Beginning round 18. Faith, your word is rallies. Parvati hopes her school's soccer team rallies before the time runs out. Rallies.
Rallies. R-A-L-I-E-S. Rallies.
Ashley, your word is pastry. Cybele always knows where to find the most delectable pastry. Pastry.
Pastry. P-A-S-T-R-Y.
We are now beginning a one-player round. Ashley will be the one player in this round, and if she spells this word correctly, this will conclude the 4th and 5th grade B, and if not, then Faith will be back in. Ashley, your word is coveralls. The skilled car mechanic wore coveralls at work to protect his regular clothes. Coveralls.
Coveralls. C-O-V-E-R-A-L-L-S.
That is correct. Ashley want to confer with the judges just a moment to make sure that we are able to determine placings through fourth place. So fourth and fifth graders, you're not off the hook just yet. Ashley is the fourth and fifth grade champion. Faith is in second place. However, we need to have a spell-off to determine third and fourth place. So Legion and Max went out, both of them in round 15. So Legion and Max were going to have a spell-off between just the two of you. So Ashley, if you would push your chair back, and if Legion and Max would bring their chairs forward, we are going to have a spell-off round between the two of them until we determine a winner between Max and Legion. So Max, you'll be first in this spell-off round. Max, your word is ponytail. Ariana's high ponytail is her signature fashion statement. Ponytail.
Ponytail. P-O-N-Y-T-A-I-L.
Legion, your word is platter. With her baby napping, Cecile tried to put away the clean dishes without letting him clatter. Clatter.
Clatter. C-L-A-D-D-E-R. Clatter.
So Max, your word is snout. Eager for breakfast, Wilbur the pig happily stuffed his snout into the trough. Snout.
Snout. S-N-O-U-T. Snout.
Alright, so Max takes third place, and Legion takes fourth place in our fourth and fifth grade spelling bee. Would you please give them all a hand? Winners remain on the stage. The other spellers may go and sit down. Thank you so much for participating tonight. name and last name. Tell us what grade you're in and what school you attend, please.
My name is Holly Hollingsworth. I'm in 8th grade and I'm from Oakland.
My name is Cody Cohen, and I am in Elkhart Middle School.
My name is Ethan Compon and I'm in 7th grade and I'm in Rolla Middle School.
My name is Gracie Mills. I go to Elkhart Middle School and I'm in 6th grade.
My name is Zoe Quigley. I'm in 7th grade and I go to Elkhart Middle School.
My name's Sophia Tellis. I'm in 6th grade and go to Elkhart Middle School. I'm Savannah Schrader. I go to Elkhart Middle School and I'm in 7th grade.
My name is Kylie Brummett. I'm from Rolla and I'm in 8th grade.
I am Lisa and I go to Rolla and I am a 6th grader.
My name is Samantha Dunn. I go to Rolla Middle School and I'm in 7th grade.
My name is Sam Foster-Ellis. I am in 8th grade and I am from Rolla Middle School.
Right, now that we have had all of our introductions, scholars, can you hear me all right? Yeah. I heard everybody's a yes? Just checking. It sounds like it's not as loud as it was a while ago, so I just want to make sure. So we're going to go ahead and have a practice round like we did with the 4th and 5th graders. I'll go ahead and give you one word each just for practice. It won't count. And we will then start the real round after that. So Holly, you'll be the first one. Holly, your word is tumbling. Simone is as breathtaking at tumbling as she is in all of the other gymnastic events. Tumbling.
Tumbling. Tumbling. Tumbling.
Cody, your word is cradle. After an hour of rocking the baby in her arms, Amina was finally able to move the baby to his cradle. Cradle.
Cradle. Cradle. Cradle.
Ethan, your word is firefly.
Firefly.
And I'll use it in a sentence. Jamal felt that summer hadn't really begun until he saw his first firefly. Firefly.
Firelies.
So Ethan, if this were a real round instead of the practice round, that would be the signal to move your chair back, but you're in luck. It's just the practice round. Gracie, your word is humor. To humor his fussy 2-year-old, Liam performed his elephant imitation for what felt like the 80th time that morning. Humor.
Humor. Humor.
Zoe, your word is mention. Suzette was thrilled that her report on the benefits of recycling got a mention in the mayor's speech. Mention.
Mention. Mention.
Sophia, your word is spoken. Nadia ended the interview with a spoken gesture of appreciation for everyone's time and followed up with a thank you email later that afternoon. Spoken.
Spoken. S-P-O-K-E-N.
Savannah, your word is bridge. The Pont Neuf, meaning new bridge, is now the oldest bridge over the River Seine in Paris. Bridge.
Bridge. B-R-I-D-G-E. Bridge.
Kylie, your word is pinpoint. Egyptologist Sarah Parchak is able to pinpoint the location of ancient ruins using satellite imagery. Pinpoint.
Pinpoint. P-E-N-P-O-I-N-T. Pinpoint.
Lisa, your word is slate. The old house's roof is made of slate, which is very pretty, but would be very expensive to replace. Slate.
Slate. S-L-A-T-E.
Samantha, your word is plush. When she tried on the expensive jacket at the designer store, Annette realized she had never before felt such plush velvet. Plush.
Plush. P-L-U-S-H.
Time, your word is whimper. Frightened by the storm, the puppy began to whimper. Whimper.
Whimper. W-H-I-M-P-E-R. Whimper.
All right, that concludes our practice round, so now we'll begin round one. This is for real. Holly, your word is bracelet. Though the gems were really colored glass, Peggy's favorite piece of grandmother's jewelry was an Art Deco bracelet. Bracelet.
Bracelet. B-R-A-C-L-E-T. Bracelet.
Cody, your word is inwardly. Though she had to keep a straight face during the meeting, inwardly, Heidi was laughing. Inwardly.
Inwardly. I-N-W-O-R-D-L-Y. Inwardly.
Ethan, your word is mobility. After his soccer injury, Louis did physical therapy to increase his mobility. Mobility.
Mobility. M-O-B-I-L-I-T-Y.
Gracie, your word is eddy. Audrey dropped leaves into the storm's eddy and watched them swirl. Eddy. Hold your mask down before you spell.
Can I have the definition?
Sure. A current of air or water running contrary to the main current, especially one moving circularly.
E-G-E-I-E.
Zoe, your word is fanged. Tamika recalled her nightmare of a fanged beast under her bed with horror. Fanged.
Fanged. F-A-N-G-E-D.
Sophia, your word has a homonym, so listen carefully to this sentence. Your word is bow. The huge bow just barely missed landing on Mom's new car. Bow. and please pull your mask down.
Bow. B-O-W.
Savannah, your word is cautioned. The students were cautioned never to go in the nearby forest at night. Cautioned.
Caution. C-A-U-T-I-O-N-E-D.
Caution. Kylie, your word is accuse. No matter how hard Cinderella worked, her stepmother would always accuse her of shirking her chores. Accuse.
Accuse. A-C-C-U-S-E. Accuse.
Lisa, your word is drowsy. The drowsy cats settled into their favorite napping spots. Drowsy.
Drowsy. D-R-O-W-S-Y.
Samantha, your word is scoff. Though her parents might scoff, Ishani dreamed of being an actress. Scoff.
Scoff. S-C-O-F-F.
Time, your word is opposite. With such opposite tastes, the couples had a difficult time decorating their new apartment. Opposite.
Opposite. O-P-O-S-I-T-E. Opposite.
That is the end of round one. We're moving on now to round two. And Ethan, you're our first speaker. Ethan, your word is instrument. Lisa Simpson's musical instrument of choice is the saxophone. Instrument.
Instrument. I-N-S-T-R-U-M-E-N-T.
Zoe, your word is blissfully. Taisha entered the store blissfully, knowing that she could pick out 5 new books for her birthday. Blissfully.
B-L-I-S-F-U-L-L-Y.
Savannah, your word is activists. The student activists were unwavering in their efforts to save the planet from pollution. Activists.
Activists. A-C-T-O-F-I-S-C-S.
Kylie, your word is commute. Justin was willing to commute to work in order to live on such a lovely farm. Commute.
Commute. C-O-M-M-U-T-E. Commute.
Lisa, your word has a homonym, so listen carefully. Your word is cocoa. After playing in the snow for hours, the children were grateful for warm cups of cocoa. Cocoa.
Cocoa. C-O-C-O.
Sam, your word is nutrients. Bailey started eating avocados for the nutrients, but it turns out they're also delicious. Nutrients.
Nutrients. N-U-T-R-I
That concludes round 2, and Ethan will be our first speller for round 3. Ethan, your word is scarcely. Between homework, ballet class, and play practice, Tamar scarcely had time to eat dinner. Scarcely.
SCARECLY.
Kylie, your word is stretcher. Everyone clapped with joy when the last person was found alive and brought out of the rubble on a stretcher. Stretcher.
Stretcher. STRETCHER. Stretcher.
Samantha, your word has a homonym. Your word is layers. A budding naturalist, Irving enjoyed tracking the forest's wild animals to their lairs. Lairs.
Could you give me the definition, please?
The beds or living places of wild animals. Dens.
Layers. LAIRS.
Okay, we're beginning round 4, and Kylie is our first speller. Kylie, your word has a homonym. Mustard. Strong brown mustard is the best condiment for a bratwurst. Mustard.
Mustard. MUSTARD. Mustard.
Samantha, your word has a homonym. The word is cruel. The oppressed people finally rose up against the dictator's cruel policies. Cruel.
Cruel. CRUEL.
We'll now begin round 5. Kylie, your word is goblins. When goblins stole her little brother, Sarah went into the labyrinth to save him. Goblins.
Goblins. GOBLINS. Goblins.
Samantha, your word is unnoticed. Gish was disappointed that in the excitement of the first day of school, her new haircut had gone unnoticed. Unnoticed.
Unnoticed. UNNOTICED.
We're now beginning round 6. Kylie, your word is lento. Ms. Landowska pointed out that the passage was marked lento, but unfortunately Giselle kept rushing through it. Lento.
Lento. LENTO. Lento.
Samantha, your word is Scandinavia. Mia wondered why countries in Scandinavia always seemed to be at the top of the happiness rankings. Scandinavia.
Scandinavia. SCANDIVIA.
We're now entering a one-speller round. This is round 7, and if Kylie is able to spell the word she's given correctly, she will be the champion. If not, then she and Samantha will both be back in for the next round. So Kylie, your word is opus. Mozart's first opus, featuring several violin sonatas, dates back to when he was between 6 and 8 years old. Opus.
Opus. OPUSE. Opus.
Okay, Kylie and Samantha are both back in for round 8. Samantha. Oh, Kylie should be the first speller since you're both back in. Kylie, your word is pedestrian. Only a pedestrian can access the streets in the old part of town, which are still cobbled and extremely narrow. Pedestrian.
Pedestrian. Pedestrian. Pedestrian.
Samantha, your word is snorkels. The divers were excited to use snorkels to explore the reef up close. Snorkels. Snorkels.
Snorkels.
We will now begin another one speller round. This time the speller is Samantha. If she's able to spell the word correctly, she'll be the champion. If not, Kylie will be back in and we'll have another round with the two of them. Samantha, your word is lullaby. When Emma looked down into the baby's still open eyes, it became clear that the lullaby was not working. Lullaby.
Lullaby. Lullaby.
The judges have declared you correct, so Samantha is the champion of our grades 6 through 8 spelling. Kylie was the runner-up, and I will confer with the judges to see whether we'll need to have a spell-off to determine 3rd and 4th places. Ethan is the 3rd place winner of the spelling bee, and we will need to have a spell-off among 3 spellers to determine 4th place. So if Zoe, Savannah, and Lisa could move their chairs forward, and Samantha, if you could move your chair back, we will have a spell-off round between Zoe, Savannah, and Lisa. Zoe, you'll be our first speller for this round. Zoe, your word is Fortran. Although Fortran was developed in the early 1950s and first ran on an IBM 704 vacuum tube computer, it is still used today for certain kinds of scientific computing. Fortran.
Fortran. Fortran.
Savannah, your word is tangents. The conversation had so many tangents that the girls never settled the central question, which was which toppings to get on the pizza. Tangents.
Tangents. Tangents.
Lisa, your word is expression. Sometimes Ian's grandfather would use an expression that Ian couldn't even begin to figure out, like, that there isn't going to steam much of a potato. Expression.
Expression.
So after our spell-off round, Zoe is our 4th place winner in the grades 6 through 8 spelling bee. So if we would give all of our scholars a hand? And could we have the first through fourth grade winners remain on the stage for photographs, and then meet me down here for your certificates. Congratulations to all of you. Thank you for being here.